Broadcasting from Miami, Florida.
Check this out.
Let's go. Welcome to 25-8 The Culture. Yeah. On who's hot and who's not. Everything hip-hop. Turn it on, turn it up, get it loud. Here we go. You're now vibing with 25-8 The Culture.
You know what it is, man. It's your boy DJ Pablo Maccabee from 25-8 The Culture with your host D-Wise from the Big Fellas. What it do?
Yo, what's up? You already know it's your boy D-Wise, you know what I mean? Big Fellas all day. Yo, we got a great host that's on the show. Great guest that's on the show today. Can't wait to interview him. He got bars, he got great music. Let's go.
Also in the building, the legendary Big Money Boy Lance, dog. What it do?
Hey, man, I swear, every time that intro come through, man, I'm like, God damn, I love this shit. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Glad to be here. Most importantly, drinking one hand, smoking the other. Let's go.
Yeah. Yo, before we kick off the interview, don't forget, you see that button right there? Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. We do it for y'all. We listen to y'all. Let's get to it.
Yeah, and also our special guest, Cool People, is out of Miami, Florida. What's up? What it do?
Peace, God. What's good with you, man? Thank you for having me.
First I lost a homie to depression, then I lost another homie to a weapon. Got me counting on my blessings. Bitch, I'm only aiming for progression. I be going everywhere, but I ain't going to corrections. Keep it stepping. Pick the game up like a ground ball. I be smoking loud, blow the sound off. We be getting wavy till we drown, y'all. Crazy, even atheists praying on my downfall. Hustle in the morning, you a late sleeper. Been jumping gates, nigga, fuck a gatekeeper. Ain't no sitting at my table, you don't bring enough. They hating on my music, yes, cause I don't sing enough.
But let's get into the interview. So, you're from Miami, Florida. What part of Miami exactly are you from?
Liberty City, man. Dade County, Poker Bean Projects. Poker Beans can never die long as cool alive. For real, man.
All right. So, for those people that don't know, because I'm actually here in Miami, Florida, and I know the neighborhood very well. So, if you see First 48, you know this neighborhood too. You feel me? So, so I'm shout out to Doja. So Doja's the one that put me onto you about a year and a half ago. I've been watching your stuff, about a year and a half, and I fuck with your vibe. And I really want to ask you, how do you manage to stay so positive in an area that is known for like death and destruction and poverty and stuff like that? Because like you talk about, your reality in the neighborhood that you grew up from, but at the same time, you also drop knowledge, not Dr. Seuss, but Dr. Sabi, or, we dropped the O for oppression and we put the extra E for equality. And, you just have this such a positive mindset for a person that grew up in a rough ass neighborhood.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's something I probably inherited from my old girl. Something, maybe one of the few things my old boy left me with, but I don't know. I think it's a blessing that I am like that. I also feel like I'm kind of playful, man. Like, you got to make yourself laugh because life will make you cry. So it's kind of the same thing. You got to stay positive because negative shit gonna come, You just got to stay above all that, keep your head up.
Yeah. Also notice, like, in your music, you always, you always drop, like, little gems about, like, your frequency and stuff like that. So is that something, like, your mom teaching your old boy or something, and somebody in the community, the internet, like how did that knowledge that you share to people? Because I feel like an artist is more dangerous and better when they're like, like a Nas, like they're still like that street nigga, but at the same time, it's like they're dropping knowledge on you to be like, yo, you need to check out who Dr. Sabi is. You got to check out who, like, why is he saying frequency? I've never heard nobody say that. While everybody else says another whatever, it's like you're on your own wave, and not that many Miami rappers are on your wave. I feel like you have your own individual Miami wave. I feel like I can't compare you to another person in Miami. I feel like you have your own wave.
I mean, that's the goal, it's also to make sure I can't be compared to, or no one else in the world can be compared to me, rather. You feel what I'm saying? But it's easy. All you gotta do is be you. If you want to be different, be you. Everybody trying to be the same. Just literally be you. And it's so easy, dog.
I got one more verse before I hand it over to my next host. How'd you come up with that line? I got black nuts, nigga. You can't blackball me. Like, yo, that line right there. Like, yo, how you come up with
that? Black nuts, bitch. You can't blackball me. Hey, okay, first and foremost, I appreciate stuff like this. You know, y'all whole existence. You know what I'm saying? One, because it's from the underground. I am the underground. I represent the underground. Also, because it's about lyricism. You know, there's a couple artists that I feel like shall remain nameless, but they're really not lyricism. Like if you were to mute their music and just hear them a cappella, you might want to shoot yourself. But they do provide a vibe, you know, they do provide like it's a time and a place for everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying all that to say I appreciate y'all, man. We need more people to focus in onto the words, the content. But that line came about because, you know, I'm from Miami. Everybody believes it's a crab in a bucket, you know, scenario or environment. I believe different, but different story for a different day. I do run into a lot of people who try to railroad me or whatever, but I feel like you can't blackball me, man. One, I do have black nuts, normal. And number two, also because you can't blackball me because I'm independent, man. Like you can only blackball somebody who's dependent. You can't tell nobody not to fuck with me or not to rock with me because I ain't rocking with them anyway. Dig what I'm saying? Like I'm on that Nipsey shit, like what he was saying, man. Like it's a whole nother level though. But yeah.
All right, so DY, take it away.
Hey, yo, so I'm gonna let you know, listen to the whole album. It's called One Verse Only. So from TMC, T.M.C to the outro. So you put it together very well. So, yo, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? I actually listened to the whole thing. You really didn't have a lot of, as we all call, you know what I'm saying, I listen to hip hop, skip songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me skip this one to get this one. Because you were just dropping gems and knowledge and everything. But boy, like, I gotta say my favorite, first coming in, first song, T.MC, like, you just came in and you went in. And I heard lyricism, I was like, okay, Tips, I'm gonna listen to everything now. Like, you did your thing on that one. So with that, you know what I mean? Two questions I got off the top of my head is like, why did you decide to name it One Verse Only? And then also, if you could break down T.M.C, what's that mean? And, you know, what was the reason behind that song?
I mean, the TMC is just the marathon continues. Rest in peace to the homie Nip, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. I ain't got no gang ties or nothing like that, but I appreciate what he represented. I ain't even gonna lie, I wasn't really into his music. You know, I was digging Bullets Ain't Got No Names, you know, definitely Victory Lap. But I felt like his music was too much California based. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got some artists that's like this where we're from, where it's only Miami. They sound so Miami that it's hard for them to break nationally. And I felt like that was kind of his problem. But, you know, of course he grew out of it. But I'm saying all that to say what he represented. If you didn't want to sit through a seminar of music and listen to motherfuckers talk 3 hours, listen to Nips. Ain't giving it to you for free. He's telling you for free. Like, this is how it is, yo. You ain't want to go rub shoulders in these meetings and revolts, listen to Nipsey, man. That's about as close as you're going to get it. So that's why I named the song TMC. Shout out to the homie T-Dub, T.Y. He helped me with the hook. You know, he did the hook. And as far as the other question, like, you got to give it to him. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, that TMC had to be the intro. I can't really remember what the question was, but it had to be the intro. I felt like it just had to set the tone. I think it came back to me. The reason I named it One Verse Only because a lot of people felt like, man, your music's it's so great, so good, like it's really great, like it need to be longer. And I felt like I might as well use that to my advantage. You feel me? So like, if y'all want more music from me, y'all want longer music from me, more verses, come feed the homeless with a player. You know what I'm saying? Donate some clothes, you know, or at least do it in your neighborhood. Somehow impact our communities in a positive way. I give you a full-length project. Until then, you get only one verse. It's gonna snap, but you're only gonna get one verse. You might get a hook, might get a poem, might get opera, but you're gonna get one verse for the most part from me.
And last, one more question before I hand over to our other guest, Lance. What made you go the route? Because coming out of Miami, like, you know, coming up from up top, you know, coming out from New York, we're used to lyricism and stuff like that. And then when you start going to Miami, like the origins of Miami was that booty shaking music, that Uncle Luke stuff. You feel what I'm saying? It really took me to really hear Trick Daddy's album by himself to realize that, oh, there's some lyricism down here. So what made you go that route? Because it seems the Miami route is booty shaking, make a good beat, have a catchy hook. What made you be like, nah, I'm actually say something? What made you go that route?
I mean, my brothers, my upbringing, and you know, the old heads I grew up under, they always listening to. They grew up under the same thing you grew up under, East Coast rap. Nas, the Tupac, the Biggies, you know what I'm saying? Puns, the Big L's, all that. Juvenile 400 Degrees is why I'm so Southern. If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have a Southern bone in my body. Like, I used to listen to all East Coast and West Coast. You know, they kind of controlled the airwaves. Like, you know, the South wasn't really getting they just do at that time, you know? But I got into Juvenile, then Outkast, then Trick Daddy, then, you know, 8 Ball, all the legends. And it was a perfect blend. So I can't lie, the lyricism, most would credit from the East and the West, that's in me. And of course, my Southern style come from them gangsters from down this way. You know what I'm saying? So,
got you. Go ahead, Lance.
For sure.
When you start that record and you say you only getting one verse out of me, first thing I thought, I was like, it's a cold motherfucker, yo. Like, that's the first thing I said. Telling them niggas, yo, one verse. And then you hit them with the, if you give back, then you get a full project out of me. It's like, oh man, this full circle. This motherfucker cold and he conscious. Oh, you niggas can't fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was definitely dope to hear, my brother. So now hearing that you're a lyricist and that you have an appreciation for the greats, how do you feel in an era that the lyricist sometimes gets overlooked? How do you feel as an artist?
I mean, I'm trying not to give you the longest answer possible because I ain't gonna lie, I feel deeply about that sometimes. But I feel like it's you know, just everything comes full circle. At one point in time, lyricism was kind of only an underground thing, and pop was the mainstream thing. And then somehow lyricism against the rap with the Tupacs, the Biggies, the Nas, the Hoes, it became mainstream. You know what I'm saying? And that was just back to what a pop music is mainstream again, and the lyricism, because it's people really kicking that, the Big Crits, the J Electronicas, the the Me's, the whoever else you want to name. People really kicking them vibes still. It's just not as mainstream as the XYZs and the Woo. But it's still alive, you know what I'm saying? It's alive and well for sure. Like, I'm living proof for it. You know?
That's a fact. Lyricism will never die. Even if it ain't getting its proper due, it'll never die.
Yeah, we just playing the back seat, you know, letting the police mess with all them who mainstream now. You know what I'm saying? Let us live our life, man. Let us live.
Now, a track that I definitely fuck with is Infinity Stones.
Yep.
Ooh, that's
that's one of my shits. I'm telling you, I had the windows down on the car. I had that shit bumping. Now, when you, oh, definitely, man. Now, when you writing that project, tell me the vibe. Tell me what goes into writing that record.
It's really how it was, man. Like, I'm just tired of being in my environment. Like, I ain't trying to brag or boast, but like, I'm like that with this music shit, you know? And I receive a lot of moral victories, but I'm a man. I'm a black man more than anything. And I don't live off moral victories, man. Like, I still got to wake up in the projects. I'm still down bad. My family's still struggling. Whoop-de-whoop. And that's how that is. I got to make these dreams into realities. You know, it's cool for everybody to know you're the dopest, but it's time to actually get some equity from it. You know what I'm saying? Some revenue from it. Some things I can leave my grandkids or my nieces and godkids. And then what better way than to do it with your dreams? Really got to make it into reality, though. It's very possible, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Now, D said his favorite record, TMC, mine, Infinity Stones. What's your favorite record and why?
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of like listening to Nas or Hove. It's like, damn, Illmatic was Blueprint. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. I'm not even finna hold you. It really depends on how I'm feeling. But it's probably Freedom or Opposed. There's so many things I'm opposed to being. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many things. And that song got a little, it's kind of 3 blends in it. Of course, it got the Tupac Still I Rise, the Maya Angelou Still I Rise influence. I also got the Big Crit, I Don't Want to Be Another Nigga. You know, he did a track like that too. Yeah, so it means a lot to a player, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of tracks that's out, but I don't know, we're gonna kick some bars today. We're gonna vibe for sure. We're gonna get into it. I just want to know, like, since y'all asking me questions, can I ask some questions? Is that in the contract? What my master? Is that in the contract? Like, yeah, damn.
Nah, man, but you're doing your thing. Something I always ask, and like I said, and I want to get your perspective on it. Like, so if it wasn't for like hip hop, like take away hip hop, what other genre of music besides hip hop do you listen to that you feel like influenced you?
Definitely R&B, and jazz for sure.
Okay.
R&B and jazz. That Marvin Gaye shit hit totally different. That Earth, Wind and Fire hit, I'm just from a different era. Like, I'm really a 90s baby, 80s baby, but 90s raised. So it's like, that's just me. Like, I literally do not listen to rap music. Of course, you hear it. You can't go nowhere without it being played. It's the most popular genre thus far this, of nowadays, this era. But I'm always old school. There's no hate. I just can't listen to other people because I'm influenced by it. Like, it bleeds inside of me. So when I'm in creation mode, I don't listen to shit. Nah, just old R&B. I can't sing, so they ain't finna bleed out of me.
Got you. So since you said R&B and jazz, give me, you know what I'm saying? Give me your top R&B artists that you like, and then give me some jazz artists that you like.
As far as the jazz, I be really on some local shit. Like we got a lot of local musicians. We got a lot of local hip. Oh my God, a lot of rappers. I'm sure that's like that in everywhere now. But yeah, it's mostly local. I'm trying to learn how to play the saxophone. You feel what I'm saying?
Got you.
So I fuck with the local. As far as the R&B, don't crucify me, man, but don't judge me. I gotta judge your homies. But R. Kelly, man, like R. Kelly, y'all nigga, man, y'all, free R. Kelly, man. Keep that nigga Robert, man. Like, that ain't R. Kelly. Ain't no R. Kelly.
You said R. Kelly, so this is the question I ask everyone that says R. Kelly, because talented, like R. Kelly. So R. Kelly or Michael Jackson?
R. Kelly. Now, don't get me wrong, Michael Jackson.
Man.
Thank you.
It's your opinion.
Thank you.
No, Michael Jackson's phenomenal, man. But like, you gotta understand, his era is leaving. You know what I'm saying? His era was right before us, our mothers and them. Like, he kind of bled into ours, but not like that. R. Kelly done survived some generations, man.
Facts.
So
everybody's song, I believe. I know. I'm just saying.
Facts.
And no, that's your opinion, and I can't take away how great he is. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, R. Kelly wrote for Michael. He knew how impactful he is, but Thriller alone, man. If you're every artist in the world learned from
Y'all gotta stop bringing up Thriller.
You feel me? So yeah, that's that. That's that thing. Go ahead. Whoever got another question, I just had to.
Y'all say Thriller. I say TP2.com or TP2.
You know some shit. Hey, you might know
that's
some
a
shit,
fact.
Man. Hey, yo.
Thriller is damn near double diamond. You feel what I'm saying?
It's been out longer.
Yeah, but those other songs you mentioned, they will never touch Michael's numbers, yo.
A nigga never sell 40 million. Bitches barely going platinum. Nigga never sell 40 million.
Facts.
Michael was on some
double diamond.
Shit.
You know what that is?
I think them people went and bought that album 4 times. Like, they just kept going about that shit. Like, golly.
Facts.
If you know Michael, like, R. Kelly is great, but if you know Michael, if you listen to his album, you can still hear everyone still sampling off him, and they still dancing like him. You that's when you know man's not going nowhere.
Oh man, don't do that. You always trying to convince somebody, man. The man said
no, R. Kelly's his answer. Period. I'm not saying it's fun. We just open the dialogue up.
We know the influence Michael Jackson had. We know it was amazing influence, but a whole generation, a whole population was born off of R. Kelly. You get what I'm saying? Like born, like created, like made, like off R. Kelly.
Big facts.
I'm just saying, man. Let's get the man some help, man. I know everybody want to disown him.
Okay. R. Kelly wins on this one. All right, let's move on to the next question. All right, what's the hardest thing about being you?
Man. I guess just like everybody else, it's like a sparring match in hell. We all fighting some demons here and there. It'd be like that sometimes, But it's just staying focused. Like, it's so easy. It's just not being discouraged about certain things. I feel it's a certain way things should go. I don't want more than what I deserve. I damn sure ain't taking less. I ain't trying to get over on nobody. But it ain't like that, man. It's a dog-eating motherfucking dog world, So That's probably the hardest part, man. Like I ain't fit for this, right? I ain't fit for that. I ain't
And then the next question: What's the best thing about being you?
I don't know. I feel like I'm very upfront and honest, so I get that in return. You know, they say what you put out to the universe always come back. So I get a lot of good vibes, a lot of honesty. You know, that should make life a lot easier. Motherfuckers can just be straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much.
Right now in the game, if you could work with any artist, who would you want to work with?
I ain't nobody in particular. You know, all of them who on my vibe. I don't give a damn how popular you are or how rich you are. It's all about what your content is, you know, who you trying to reach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's a business at the end of the day, but if I had to choose, it'll of course be with like-minded individuals.
All right, so I have a fill in the blank question for you to see where your mind's at. If it wasn't for rap, I would be blank. Go ahead, fill in the blank for us.
I'd be a hooper because I'm a hooper now with rap. So I know I'd be a hooper without rap.
Oh yeah, hold up. I'm not gonna lie, yo. I do see you balling, son. You be hitting them threes and stuff. Yo, I forgot. I do be
killing niggas.
Nah, he can ball, son. He can ball you up, D.
Like it's a different level.
I'm
like
on shade, but in my prime, boy, I will.
I don't know, man. It's a different level, man. Like, some people play because they like the game. Some people play because they love it. Some people play because they love watching it. And some people, they just call you when it's time to bet. Hey, look, some people want to bet for some money. I'm going to pay. You going to play? Like, there's levels to this. Like, really different levels.
Wait, you saying nothing but a language that I've been on, ain't no study that came up from. It's
yeah, say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. You know what I'm saying? I've been to the zoo plenty of times. I ain't never seen one goat. There's plenty of goats out here. I feel you. I ain't taking that from you.
And then before I let Lance get back into the question, what is the end game you feel? So is your end game for hip hop is that, you know, and AK, you know, what your legacy want to be? Is it to, you know what I'm saying, be the best rapper ever? Is it to open a studio? Would you go the Will Smith route and act? Like, what would you be your end game?
I don't know. My end game is more, I can't tell you the end game. I know what I like to be, but I don't know. Like, I'm just more on the currency route, if that makes sense. Like, I'm trying to live off my craft, give back to my community, and that's it. I don't plan on being the most famous guy in the world. I got to rent out Walmart for 2 hours because I want to shop. I'm so famous, I want to look at the next person in the aisle and be like, hey, these good condoms? Like, yo, your girl be breaking out for me? But, like, you know, I want to have normal people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to make a living off my craft. What's wrong with making couple million a year of my music? You know what I'm saying? Starting foundations and giving back to the homeless and the needy. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that?
So with you saying that, is that what you, like I said, what you want your legacy to be? So when you're not on this earth anymore, what would you want your legacy to be? Was that what it is?
I don't know, man. I just want somebody to know I made a change for my people. That's all I care about. Gotcha. You got to use your platform to change your folks. I made a difference. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? Now, I hear it in you. I gotta ask you this. You know what I'm saying? I hope this ain't a breach of contract, but I gotta ask you this. Do you feel Biggie's legacy is dying, or will it die anytime soon?
Yeah, do I feel big? He said, "Do I feel Biggie's legacy is dying?"
Yeah.
Man, me and Lance have talked about this numerous times as far as like, what would the world be if Biggie survived? Like, if Pocket Biggie survived. And this whole thing would be so different. Like Lance says it all the time, to take words out of my mouth, like, niggas wouldn't be wearing those skinny jeans if Big was around. You know what I'm saying? Like the culture would be so much different. So as far as the influence, his influence is a permanent mark there. It's a period on like of one of the censuses of hip hop. So that's not disappearing. What's disappearing might be, you know, part of the, like how you said, like you're a part of lyricism. Lance talks hugely about how lyricism is very important, will never die. So it's like, that's fading away. You feel what I'm saying? There's some people that still got it, like you were saying, but that part is not that. You feel what I'm saying? And then his image and his swag, like, yo, like, you understand, like, people legitimately are clones of what they see. Like, when you see a brand new outfit on somebody, you can see it on a doll in the mall type shit. There's no individual as far as, I'm gonna put this together and make it happen. Like, Biggie was a big, you know what I'm saying? Biggie was talking about, you know, I'm fat, ugly, however, I'm Gucci down to the socks. Like, you know what I mean? I got swag, I got class. You feel me? Now you can just kind of be sloppy with a gold chain and some pullouts in, and you fresh. And you didn't really think about it, you know what I'm saying? So, man, that question got so many layers to it, but I let Lance speak on it as well. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn, it's a tough one. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I have a lot of debates, and that's one debate. A lot of people don't agree with my stance, but I feel like same for J. Cole, man. Like I fuck with Cole well, but like I don't feel like his music will be played 20 years from now. Thus far, of course, he's still making music. He can still make timeless shit. It's just microwave music. It's so much coming. It's so like coming so fast, so frequently that it's, you know how much farther they pushing the goats away? You know how much further?
Yo, so
they pushing it. That's crazy.
I like to piggyback off of that. So I really do agree with you. Like, yo, there's talented people out here. But the thing is like, yo, we don't appreciate them. It's just like, yo, what are you offering lately? Just like how women be like, what are you offering me lately? So it's just like, yo, you're just as good as your last hit. So it's like, yo, if you don't put out like a hit constantly, I kind of feel bad for artists because it's like, yo, you may only have one album in you, like maybe like a Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, which is a timeless album to me. Like, you feel me? Right. And that would last, but maybe it's just one album. And then when she came out of a prison, she did the MTV Unplugged. And I'm like, yo, like that body of work to me was a timeless, another timeless thing. But it's just like, yo, I feel the people, we don't appreciate an artist, then we're not going to care about them. So how is their work supposed to last 10, 20, 15, 20, 30 years? It's not. So that I can see why you see like, yo, how is Biggie Legacy's going to last? I can see Tupac's legacy lasting just because of who he was as who he was as an individual. But look, even people say like, yo, you say you're a 90s baby. And yo, 90s baby don't know about Rakim. Like, you feel me? Or about Kool Moe Dee and all these other people, or the pioneers that started hip hop. Like, you know, like you will walk right past them, maybe in Wynwood or somewhere on Miami Beach, and I know that is the originator of hip hop that started it, you know, 60 years ago and whatever. And if it wasn't for them in New York, pushing, you know, DJing and breakdancing and whatever, you wouldn't have even got hip hop in down south or in Texas or on the West Coast. So
people definitely don't know about an African Bambaataa. Like, they don't know about these names that you can pull out. Like, yo, you want to talk about who was there in the beginning and why it's called hip hop? Like, yeah, no, he's 100% accurate on that.
Yeah, so definitely I can agree. Like, yo, 20 years from now, people are not gonna know who are they like, oh, I know of him or I know the song, but they can't place the song with the person. Same way, like I don't watch sports, yo. I can hear somebody's name in sports, and then that person can walk right past me, and I don't even know that was that football player or basketball player, just because.
Shit, them motherfuckers 7 feet, 2 motherfuckers walk like you don't know. They say like, damn, who that is? He play soft.
Yeah. I agree with you.
But yeah, for sure you're accurate though.
For real, to answer your question, I would say they're trying to get rid of him. But Biggie's style and that lyricist style continues to live on because of artists who appreciated that form. Like, they gonna try, but you got like you mentioned Cole, or like even yourself, where your lyricism is your calling card. So Biggie's always gonna be around as long as there's people who appreciate and value lyricism. So, but they're trying though. I'll admit that they're trying to get rid of everything real. It don't matter what field it is. I would 100% agree with you there.
Yeah, but that's that rap gentrification.
Absolutely. But you opened up a little door when you said J. Cole though. So I fuck with Cole well, man. I fuck with he cool. I fuck with him a little something too. But you know what I'm saying? I'm from up north. How you feel, J. Cole or Dave East? Who you taking?
That's not damn. They finna hate me for this because he's nice, but that's a landslide. Come on, really, Dave East or J. Cole? Did you hear? Did you hear the warm up, kid? Like, Dave East have not gave us a body of work that's a classic like that. The come up,
bro, I can't.
All right, so
I can't believe
so he
that.
gave us a Friday Night Lights.
Yo,
he gave us a Friday night.
I'm telling Kyrie Chanel.
Okay. He dead ass ain't give us no Forest Hill Drive.
Yo, Forest Hill Drive.
The fact that,
yeah,
and the fact that I can go ascend is, come on now. You see how I started lower?
I did. You checked out Survival? If we gonna just jump that far,
okay, I ain't gonna say I checked it out. I'm not. What I will say is the impact, the flow. Like, nah, I digress, man.
All right, that's cool.
I don't think you're gonna win that argument nowhere in America. But in New York.
I don't tend to win it very often. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I feel like Bro Cole. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to speak bad about him because he's nice with it. I like the way he handled. Like, he's nice with it. I just feel like I don't know, maybe some structure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's his lane? What's his content? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's nice with it, but I'm a project type of guy. That's what I'm saying. I need a full body of work. I don't even listen to singles. Whatever your single is, number 3, I'm skipping right over that shit. So I'm probably gonna be somewhere performing and DJ spinning it all motherfucking night. I want to hear this body of work, this intro. I want to hear these motherfucking skits. I want to hear these features. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Okay. I just feel like Cold World has a better catalog, and it's not fair though. He's been out longer.
I feel you. I ain't gonna hold that against you. But now I'm gonna just spit fire these couple quick ones at you. Mm-hmm. You say you a baller, so what we thinking? MJ or LeBron as the GOAT?
Y'all really finna hate me again, but I gotta go LeBron, man. But not now, man. As soon as he retire, he's the GOAT. But let the GOATs enjoy their GOATness while they're done, while he's playing. Let him keep acting. But as soon as that boy said, he ain't even gotta say tired. I would GOAT. I would GOAT, bro.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. All right, so better performer, MJ or Chris Brown?
I would have to go with Michael Jackson, man. That's me, though. I gotta go with Michael Jackson. I know Chris Brown be on some shit only because Mike was the innovator. Chris is just like LeBron. He can be better. Most people would consider him better, but it's because he got to watch that and take from that. Mike was an originator, just like the other Michael. Like, they ain't have nobody to watch and be like, okay, all right. Like, you know how easy it was for Kobe to literally mimic the GOAT? Like, you either gonna match it and be as good, or you gonna fuck it up and not be nowhere near it. But you got something to mirror. Them two really didn't, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, and I see you got some little rolled up there. What we smoking? I'm a Dutch man myself, but what's that?
Leafs, man. You know, I'm from down south, Leafs and Papers. But the reason I'm gonna tell you about Dutch is, man, you know, them shit's thick, man. Them shit's bigger than motherfucking Respucia. What they call it? Norbit. Them shit, man, what the fuck? I can't do it, man.
Hey, them shits is money, man. You just gotta rip enough of that paper off. And I appreciate you shouting out one of my favorite movies of all time. Norbit is a fucking classic Eddie Murphy movie, yo. Nigga don't get no credit for Norbit. That shit is hilarious.
Norbit's
that kid is dope,
Eddie Murphy ever made, yo.
That kid is dope, man.
Go down the slide.
I feel like Eddie Murphy is one of the folks, even though it may sound crazy. Our generation don't give him enough credit. Of course, his generation, they know what's up. But our generation, no, we don't know. Like, we really got the likes to see Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Eddie Murphy. We got our generation got to see these people actually perform live. Like, that's amazing.
This whole conversation, a bunch of GOATs talking about stand-up, got Eddie Murphy, talk basketball, got Michael Jordan, got, you know what I mean? We're talking about Michael Jackson. We got so many GOAT conversation, but you know what? I'll add on to this one to put all these conversations we're talking about. It's up to the, like, us to actually like pass the torch down so they know, you know, for the up and coming generation. Because what I feel is like the up and coming generation, not all of them, but they don't, A, some of them don't listen, and B, we're not putting it out there so they can listen. You feel what I'm saying? One thing that everyone does, like even Kobe said, like Michael told him, yo, you need some, holla at me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's important to actually put that olive branch out there. You feel what I'm saying? Which I've heard so many people, I've heard Michael say, compliment so many artists younger than him, like, yo, you got a great voice, so I like what you do. Yo, if you need me, call, you know what I mean? Like, that's that. They always put that olive branch out. Say Eddie Murphy's like that too. Chanel and Clark, the ones that we see are great now. They said Eddie Murphy, they go, hey, Eddie, what you doing? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, he goes and talks to him and puts the olive branch out. So like someone like you, that you're on lyricism, you got, you know, enough old school in you to the next person that wants to come up and like, yo, what round I'm gonna go? If you put that olive branch out and say, yo, listen, that was dope, but yo, don't forget, this was started on your wordplay. You know what I'm saying? It would influence somebody.
Yeah, I mean, we put a lot of blame on our upbringing. Of course, you know, I get a lot of the knowledge from the bases, the homeless. You know what I'm saying? Them people got so much motherfucking knowledge. I guess those who the world seem crazy be so full of wisdom. But I'm saying that to say what they had that we lack is OGs. And the reason we lack OGs is because we are the OGs. I told my cousin the other day, remember we used to go to grandma's house and they have all the food ready, all we gotta do is play and eat. It's our time to do that. We supposed to be like what our nieces and the daughters and kids think. Oh, we gotta go to uncle whoever house. So yeah, we going to auntie whoever house. That's our generation. I'm saying that to say same thing with the OGs. I'm literally playing. I don't know if I could turn this camera around or not. I don't know how this works. This Zoom thing. I'm literally playing Nintendo 64, kid.
007, let's see.
Literally like literally like no joke, like.
Now I got the same system at the crib too.
Here it is.
I'm saying this to say, I literally got kids that I come across and I'm like, yo, I got games older than you, but this shit came out in 1996. These motherfuckers born in 98, motherfuckers born in 2000, and they're not even young. That's 21 years ago. These people are grown-ass men. I'm saying this to say, we the OGs now. If that don't let you know how much of an OG you is, so you're right. It's our turn to tell them, hey, look, man, can't be thugging like this. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing do like this. I mean, this is how I do it. You know, do it your own way, but this is the better way. You know, you ain't got to listen, but this is heads up. Same thing they used to do to us. We dropping the ball.
You know, we have to understand, like, yo, the difference between guidance and force. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got a guy, but you know, you becoming a man and like, you know, even, you know, young people, you want to bump, like, it sounds stupid, but you want to bump your head against the wall because you want to know how it is when you bump your head against that wall. And it sounds dumb, but it's something that you have to do to grow up. I would love for you to never bump your head against the wall and listen to me, but you have to be realist. Like, yo, I didn't listen to all the things that OGs gave to me, so I can't expect you to listen to them, but at least they said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I've done shit like, damn, pops, uncle, grandfather, they said don't do this shit. I did it any fucking way and look what happened, but you at least have the reference where you can do that. And like you said, the whole, yo, it's our turn. Like, I feel a lot of us, like, yo, like that movie Soul Food. Niggas, we don't set up the dinner tables like we used to. Hey, yo, everyone's coming to such and such house. All right, let's eat. We don't do that no more. And part of it's because we live in a faster paced life than the OGs did. You know what I'm saying? As far as we on the go, we keep it moving, we doing, but we got to learn how to press the off button and still connect our dots to our culture, to our people. You know what I'm saying? Easier said than done, but it's a must to make sure that we grow together. You feel me?
Definitely, man. You're right. What you talk about is right. We were way on a different type of time. Back then, it was actually air quotations, New York time. Man, everybody on that motherfucking time now, man. Literally, your phone will take you anywhere. I literally can be in Japan right now and be on the phone, still in Miami type shit. Or I could be in Georgia and still be in Miami just because of the phone. Like, our time, our pace, everybody can keep up now. Ain't different with these time zones and shit like that. We literally in the same zone. Damn near.
All right, now let's get to the bar section. You want to spit some bars, or you want to debut the song?
I'm much rather spit some bars, man.
I'm
waiting for this. Hold on, let me get as close as possible. Turn the mic all the way up. I'm waiting for these.
All right, so check it, man. I don't know if I got maybe like 2 verses, a couple bars. I got for y'all. Peace. I keep going, ain't no time to reflect. You gotta pay to talk to me. It's like I'm calling collect. I'm from the ghetto. You really gotta ride for a check. Likely by the age of 9, you be already in debt. But listen, I was really in the field with the forest green. House niggas in the crib like it's quarantine. Feel the pain when you look in my eyes. Instead of trying to free my mind, I'm trying to free all the guys. People can't respect the record labels, they be signing gimmicks. I'm right there, but they don't see me like the line of scrimmage. I used to hustle on the corner with no time to listen. Auntie had a bad bladder with no pot to piss in. I got your lady on the ship smoking with the pirates. She say my weed make her cough like the coronavirus. Got her thinking what's a player to do. Fuck the ops, but the police out here killing us too. Gotta watch what you be eating, they be killing us too. Gotta watch what you be drinking. They be killing us too. Shit, self-employed ain't no way that you can find this. I think they're trying to kill us with the 5G wireless. Well, hell no, you telling me in the booth, nigga. Fuck Uncle Sam. All I know is Uncle Luke, nigga. They kind of shit.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo,
Talk that shit now, Lance, with that 5G shit. I want you talking that 5G.
I was just about to shout my shit. Shout out to that 5G. You know what I'm saying? Optimal. Send me that love, nigga.
Sam, man.
He said, fuck Uncle Sam, Uncle Luke. And then the
You
food
said you was
killing
dead
us.
by 9.
Yo, man. Deep message, man. Message. You know what I mean?
I mean, I could do this shit all day, man. Damn, okay, we used to hide the birds. It's like I'm playing Scrabble because I'm trying to find the words to describe the way I do this because I'm the truest. Still, I come in peace like I'm fucking a Buddhist. My niggas got the muscle, so they hate on my hustle. That's why I draw the line like a crossword puzzle. See all my killers waiting on some let's go shit. Niggas know I hit more licks than the let's both flick. Trying to get rich. People tell me karma's a bitch. Niggas a snitch. You fucking up the game like a glitch. I'm ready to pitch. I got these hoes on my dick. Yeah, I know you constipated, dog, because you ain't shit. Reality is probably the facts. If I'm lost in my dreams, then they say it ain't no making it back. This recession shit is hitting so hard. Man, I swear to you, a hooker couldn't get a blowjob. They say they want us gone, so I guess it's time to migrate. Freedom never ring. Guess they got that shit on vibrate. Want to see me fail, man, I'm living in this hell. Mental jails. Why the fuck you think they call it brain cells? Damn, a couple years ago, I would have let the burner blow, but now I keep my hands clean like a germaphobe. They say you got to sell your soul just to run the streets. Niggas telling Jesus peace just to get a Jesus piece. I be doing a lot of shows, seeing new places. I'm like a plastic surgeon because I'm seeing new faces. Life is a game. I watch the way I hold up, so I'm never in the system like a wireless controller. They count.
Yo,
Bars,
this nigga said
Bars.
get more links than a
Bars.
let's go flip. Yo!
I'm really out here like that.
No!
Bars, nigga.
Yo!
Bars is back.
Nah,
Yo.
G, I mean,
Lyricism don't die, nigga.
nah, that shit gonna be here forever. I mean, I think that's what separates me though. A lot of people got vibes. A lot of people can't actually rap and that shit just be like, damn, what you saying is this. I mean, I'm one too, like, niggas ain't trying to hear all that shit. It really ain't what you're doing, it's how you do it. It ain't what you're saying, it's how you say it. But I think what separates me is I actually got some shit to say with a vibe. So you can actually vibe if you want to vibe, or if you want to tap in, you know, you can tap in and vibe. You know, you feeding two birds with one bread type shit.
Yo, I feel that's like one of the most ignorant shit because I've heard so many people that just do the hooks and be saying, like, yo, I can really spit, but you feel what I'm saying? They choose not to. And that shit is, A, I think they lying, and B, if they are telling the truth. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you a fucking fool. Like, you really on some, like, the industry controls what comes out your mouth. And as a man, that's really what you got is your tongue, like the words that come out. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy that the amount of people I really hear say that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
And
I don't know. I'm just trying to fight the powers that be like that.
yeah. And we didn't ask this question. It's an important question. And after that, whoever else wants to talk in. Cool Peoples. Why? How'd you get the name? What connected it? Like, what made you, like, you know what I'm saying? Choose that. What's the influence behind that? What's the story behind that? Please tell us.
I mean, it's kind of, I just literally Cool People. Peeple, 3 E's for the third I. 1, 2, 3. You know, took out the O for real, for oppression, and added E for equality, evolution, and everlasting. You know what I'm saying? But it really came about because people it was a group of us. People used to be like, y'all some cool people. We played ball at Central, best high school in the world. Shout out to Miami Central Rockets. And they just used to be like, y'all some cool people. By us being Wordsmith, of course, we pimped the name. Shout out to the homie Freddie Andre. You know, and I kept it because, you know, it's plural, but it's just me. A lot of people be like, damn, I thought it was a bunch of y'all. But it is, though. You know, it represents my ancestors before me and my generation that's up under me and those who running with me as well. You know, those who I lost. You know how I go. It's like,
Hey, man. Yo, every answer adds up. He connects all his dots, yo.
Right.
Even his name was deep. I'm like, God damn, yo. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I really like
My name is very important. You feel what I'm saying? And you just broke down. You didn't just, oh, yeah, I spelled this way because like I took out the O because of the press. I'm like, God dang, yo. Like, and put another E in there for equality, yo. Well thought out, man.
I mean,
well done,
it's
man.
real deep. Everything I do is deeper than the surface. Of course, it may sound like You know what I'm saying? But it's always deeper than the surface. Like I want people to go back and tap in. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much time. But Nas really used to have my head going. Like Nas would say Jesus died at age 32. That's 32 shots of twin Glock, 16 apiece. That's 32, which means one of my guns was holding 17, 27 hits of crew, 6 winning the year. So I'm like 27 and 6. I'm like, man, this shit add up. Like everything this man said, like it's so much deeper. It's so much deeper. Like literally, he showed you how he got 32. He showed you how he got 33. Like, I'm like, God damn, all this in music, yo. Like, I know Jay-Z's the GOAT, blah, 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 blah. It'll never be another Nas. That kid cannot fuck with Nas, yo. Like, that is the ultimate debate ever, man. Like, he literally told a story backwards. Not like, hey, look, I went here and then I came back. No, he told the shit backwards. Like, go he there. Yeah, like, not there he go. Like, go he there. Like, who the fuck? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, nah, hell no. Hell no.
Yo,
but I'm saying that's why my shit be deeper.
All right, man. So we're gonna wrap up the interview right now. This was a segment of bars and interviews with your boy, Cool Peeple. Yo, go ahead, shout yourself out. Where everybody can find you at, your music, IG, all that.
Yeah. Man, Apple Music, Spotify, you might as well go get it, everybody. You ain't gonna be up there long. I'm taking it down, putting it on my website. I'm like, Apple, you want cool people, you gotta come through cool people. You want about me, you gotta come with me. You know what I'm saying? So go check it out while you can stream it right now. I got merchandise. Again, if you're in the Miami area, come feed the homeless with us. We're in Liberty City, 63rd and 18th. You really don't need no more information. Just pull up, ready to work. If you got clothes and shoes you want to donate, holla at a player. If you can't get to me, do it in your own neighborhood, your own community, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Keep hip hop alive, dog. Hip hop ain't dead for sure.
All right, so I'm your boy Pablo Maccabee. I'm out.
Yo, you already know it's your boy D Wise. You feel what I'm saying? Great interview, great show. You already know we come with it all the time. Don't forget to leave a comment. Like I said earlier, we listen to y'all. We do it for y'all. D Wise, your boy. I'm out.
Lance Draper. I like my Hennessy.
I'm
out.